Hi, Parul. Thanks for joining us today. Before we begin, can you tell a little bit more about yourself?
Of course. Um, I'm a new mom of a 6-month-old baby who's actually turning 6 months today. So here we are talking about it. Um, in addition, to tell you a little bit about my career, I started grad school very early in life, right after undergrad. At the age of 21, started with my PhD, spent many years working with rats and mice, trying to understand the origins of anxiety and depression, and worked for a few years and then decided to go back to school again. So one grad school was at the age of 21 and the other was at the age of 31. I graduated last year with an MBA, and I have a 6-month-old baby now. I work as a business strategist for X, the Moonshot Factory.
Very cool. And growing up, did you have a particular framework in mind for how you would approach having a family and a successful career?
So let me tell you about my framework. I did know I wanted to be a mom. I'd been raised by a rock star mom who poured her heart and soul into raising the family. And I wanted to be like her. And at the same time, I knew I wanted to work. What kind of work it was going to be, that was not clear. At the same time, I also didn't know how do I do both things together, because I did not have many templates or role models of women who worked outside the house and also raised family at the same time. So I knew I was going to figure that out. How that was going to happen, I didn't know.
That makes sense. And now that you are a new mom, how do you think things have played out compared to what you were envisioning when you were young?
Actually, things have played out pretty well. I got very lucky to have my PhD advisor at the age of 21 who gave me a peek into her life, how she was juggling work and family at the same time. And she made it look so effortless, so seamless. But at the same time, I was able to see how she was running the household along with her husband, and also how she was running the laboratory while being an amazing scientist there. So while she might not have realized, she showed me the way by giving me a window into her personal as well as professional life at the same time. Um, I knew that if I wanted to have a successful career, I would have to delay family by at least a few years than what was usually done from where I was coming. And how that was going to happen, I didn't know, but I picked my cues from around me. And I did see that once I needed to get on board, take a little bit of time to establish myself. And that's when family raising would happen. Um, the same grad school, I also met my husband who had similar ideas about having gender parity at home. So it was shaping up together.
That's amazing. And when was the first time that you felt the tug between family goals and career goals?
Hmm. That's a very good question. And I'm trying to think about it. I think it was the same grad school time that I felt the tug. It might have been my mid late 20s to plan a family, but I did realize that grad school was long. And I also saw women around me, how they were juggling and the templates that I was looking for while growing up. I saw the templates there. And I decided that I was going to finish grad school, work for a couple of years at least, get that head start, and that's when I will plan family. So while it might not have happened that way if there was no tension between raising a family and building a career, um, it happened, and that's how my decision making came into place.
Now that you've been a successful career woman and a successful mom, what advice do you have for others hoping to carve the same path?
Sure. The single biggest career-related decision you're going to make is the person, the partner that you choose to spend your lifetime with. And of course, the single biggest decision that's going to be related to your personal growth and related to family is also going to be the person that you decide to spend your lifetime with. And I say it because when you're raising a family and working at the same time, you're working as a team. You need to ensure that you're taking care of each other while trying to balance these two or have them merge together. And you need to ensure that you're taking care of each other's personal goals, which are ever evolving. And in addition, I would also say two more things. Think about raising a family in light of economic concepts. Try to maximize your well-being and your family's well-being. It's not for the year, it's for the years to come. And it's going to be a marathon. So ensure that you're investing in there. And the second one, or the third one here, I would have is take as much help as you can. Take help from family. If you can afford childcare, spend on childcare. Look at it as an investment and not as another expense. It's going to go a long way with you.
What's one thing you wish you had known earlier on?
Yeah, I wish I had known that with the birth of this new mom guilt was also going to take birth. There are days when my work needs me more, and then there are days when my baby needs me more. There's always this tension. And what I'm learning is there will be this healthy tension between both the sides. I just have to get better at managing the guilt. So if you're a new mom out there trying to figure out how you can be enough and the best version of yourself at both the places, we are all in this together and we'll make this work.
What is one change you wish to see in the world regarding help for working moms?
Yeah, I do feel that workplaces and policymakers need to step in to put policies in place that incentivize more women, more new moms to continue working and more fathers to take paternity leave. We need to ensure that there is gender parity in the parental leave that comes together, and also that we build a culture where we all encourage each other to take that leave so that both individuals in a family have possibilities to make their careers work along with raising a family. Okay, this is what a mom's life looks like. We're all working from home, so we can be a little kind to ourselves.